welcome back to another video. Today I'm sharing a husband lunch video, so what my husband has been taking in his lunch this past little while. So he's a carpenter and he works outdoors during all 4 seasons. He takes a lunch from home every single day. We do a lot of just simple lunches, leftovers. We don't really do anything fancy around here. So anyway, I always enjoy making these kinds of videos. You guys seem to enjoy watching them. I figured that we're all looking for ideas for lunches, and sometimes it's nice to just see what other people take, kind of get some ideas. So anyway, this is what Dave has been taking for his lunch this past little while. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another lunch video. For Dave's lunch tomorrow, he's taking a sandwich. I made sandwiches for everybody for their lunch tomorrow, so this is just a ham sandwich. Ham, mayonnaise, cheese, and lettuce. I cut a sandwich in half. Maybe I should have left it. I hope it won't be messy. I'm also sending him with just a garden salad, and I put croutons in that container and salad dressing so he can just put his croutons on his salad tomorrow so nothing gets soggy. A clementine. I always peel his oranges so that he doesn't have to peel them at work. A raspberry yogurt and a strawberry yogurt. He has some cucumbers and some tomatoes and a cheese string. And then I'm sending him with one of these Nature Valley double chocolate bars. I thought these were like the bigger ones. I ordered these on Amazon, a big box of them, but they're like the size that the kids usually take to school, where the regular Nature Valley ones are a little bit bigger. I'm also going to send him with a Magic Mind mental performance shot. And that is going to be everything for his lunch for tomorrow. So you guys have heard me mention Magic Mind in a previous video. I have been enjoying incorporating their mental performance shot into my morning routine. I love how the bottles are, they're so small and they're so cute. They can fit easily in your pocket or in your purse if you want to take your Magic Mind with you on the go. But I have been enjoying incorporating it into my morning routine. I love that these are caffeine free, so I can have them alongside my morning coffee. I have been enjoying incorporating Magic Mind into my own morning routine. It helps you to focus, it helps with clarity, a sharper mind, and less stress. So I thought it would be a good addition to Dave's lunch, help him to focus and have a sharper mind at work. So if you would like to try Magic Mind for yourself, I do have a special discount code for you guys. You can save 50% on the subscription package. So you can save 50% with the code Maritimes50. I'll put it on the screen here, and I'll also have the link and all the information in the description box below. So I've been enjoying it. I do find it helps me to get all my daily tasks accomplished, and I thought Dave might enjoy having it in his lunch to help focus throughout his workday as well. I'm also going to send Dave with a fork and a spoon. I'll wrap those in a napkin and put them in his lunch can, and then I still have to make his coffee. We always put his thermoses out the night before. I'm going to get all this in the fridge, and that is going to be his lunch for tomorrow. He'll also take some water. I just finished getting Dave's lunch together. I also just came back from going to the grocery store, and I literally feel like I opened everything that I bought. I think everything in Dave's lunch I bought at the store tonight. I feel like sometimes we go through groceries so quick. Anyway, for his lunch tomorrow, I made him a croissant sandwich. So this was some ham, just some mayonnaise, some cheese, and some lettuce. I'm sending him with some taters, some cucumbers, and I was going to say cheese, but cucumbers and tomatoes, a key lime Greek yogurt, one of these Half Moon pastries, and a fruit and veggie bar. So I'm also going to pack him a spoon and a fork. I feel like I can't get my words out. He made his coffee while I was at the store, so that's all ready to go. Anyway, that is going to be Dave's lunch for tomorrow. Good evening. Just getting ready to stick Dave's lunch in the fridge. He's taking some leftovers. So tonight was grocery night, and we usually do a quick and easy supper on grocery night. So I had cooked a whole chicken in the Instant Pot. So Dave is taking some chicken. I picked up a macaroni salad and some potato salad. So he has that in there. That needs to go in the fridge. I bought some of these. They were 2-bite brownie and cake bites. They're really good. So there was 3 left, so I was sticking those in his lunch. We also had some taters, and he's taking the rest of those. And then I'm sending him with some blackberries and some strawberries, and then just one of these fruit and veggie bars. He has his spoon and his fork and his napkin. His coffee is all set. We'll put his thermoses out, and that will be lunch for tomorrow. It's Monday evening, and I'm just getting Dave's lunch together. Tomorrow for lunch, he is taking some leftovers. So we had these ham and cheese stuffed chicken breast for supper, and there was 1.5 left. So I'm sending that with Dave, and then we had some homemade just veggie fried rice, so just brown rice, and then I cooked the rice in my slow cooker, and then I just fried up some onions and some frozen veggies in the frying pan, added the rice, and added some soy sauce. So that's going to be his main lunch. In here, I'm sending him with some strawberries and a clementine. I always peel them, and that's so he doesn't have to do that. All these containers. The little thing is coming out. Do you want a separate fork for your fruit and your main meal?
No.
Anyway, I'll fix that up in a second. I'm sending him with a nectarine. In here, he has some cucumbers and a cheese string. And then I'm just sending him with a Rice Krispie square and some Ritz little sandwich crackers. And that's going to be his lunch. I just sent him with a fork and a napkin, and then he'll take coffee and water. Welcome back. Just getting Dave's lunch together. It's 10:30. I was actually just falling asleep in the living room, and I thought I better get up and finish putting his lunch together. So I just cooked a frozen pizza for his lunch tomorrow. This was a thin crust one, so I'm giving him all 3 pieces. He'll have that with some hot sauce. I made some chocolate chip cookies today, so I'm sending him 3 chocolate chip cookies that he can have with his coffee, a fruit and veggie bar, some fruit from a fruit tray that my mom sent. Sorry that the lighting isn't very good here. And then 2 of these raspberry Greek yogurts. So hopefully that will be enough. And then just a spoon and a fork. And in case you're wondering, Audrey's do not eat. She came home from brownies tonight, or embers, I call it brownies. And this was what was on her little plate. So they must have brought home some treats. I wasn't home when she got home, but Audrey's do not eat. So I'll put that up there. Anyway, that's going to be Dave's lunch. I have his coffee all made. I'll make sure he has water in his lunch can. I'll put some hot sauce in the fridge. With his pizza, he's always really disappointed when he forgets his hot sauce, which he does from time to time. But that's going to be lunch. Okay, I just came back to add some cucumbers and some sugar snap peas to his lunch. And a cheese string. I was just looking in the fridge and I thought it doesn't look like very much. And you guys know I can't resist adding cucumbers to lunches. I think the kids pretty well take them every day, and Dave takes them most days. So anyway, actually I'm going to kind of bend this cheese string a little bit so that it fits in there. Anyway, that I'm just going to add that to his lunch, and that's going to be it. Why are you so excited? I literally just saw you in the living room. You're acting like you didn't see me all evening. I was just with you 2 seconds ago. Welcome back. It's a Thursday evening. Just getting ready to pack up the last lunch of the work week. So there was 1 piece of pizza left from the pizza I cooked yesterday, so I'm going to send that with Dave. And then I just boiled 3 eggs, so we'll have boiled eggs, and I just put some salt and pepper on them. He will definitely want hot sauce with his boiled eggs, so I'll make sure I put that in the fridge. I'm sending him with a strawberry and a blueberry yogurt. A clementine. I always peel it so that Dave doesn't have to with his hands after working all day. Cucumbers and a cheese string. 3 chocolate chip cookies in there. That's the last of the chocolate chip cookies. And then just another fruit and veggie bar. And his fork and his spoon. His coffee and his water. It's a snowy evening out there. a snowy April evening. I love when I look out and it's snowy and just looking down and seeing my lights. We went to the library today and Jacob got this this Lego Ideas book. He's been really enjoying all kinds of cool ideas in it of all different things that you can build. So Jacob's enjoying that. Jacob usually comes up with some pretty cool ideas on his own, but he was saying that he might even borrow this book for a second time. So what are you working on now? Ben, can you pick up that cheese string wrapper that just flew on the floor? You're on page 80, I think. Oh, you made this one? No, wait, no. I can't find it now.
Oh, I know a page.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jacob made. You tried to make that. It was very similar. You had the tracks in that.
Yeah, and I'm building something like all of these, I guess, combined or something.
I'm gonna get this lunch in the fridge. I gotta get the cover to this container, and we'll see you guys back here Sunday night for another lunch. Welcome back. It's Sunday evening and I'm just getting Dave's lunch together. Sorry that I'm casting a shadow. I hate recording on my stove in the evening, but I couldn't be bothered to take everything over to the table. For Dave's lunch tomorrow, he is taking this 2-pack of subs. So I got these in Giant Tiger over the weekend. It was a pack of 4. And they had, so these are just cold cuts. They were $6.97 for a pack of 4, which I thought was a good deal. So Dave will take 2, and then Jacob will take 1, and then Ben and Audrey will probably split the other one. So lunches tomorrow for Monday are going to be super easy. So Dave's taking that. Oh, this container. In this container, he has some blueberries. I'm sending him with a raspberry and a blueberry yogurt. Some graham crackers that just have some butter in between them. A fruit and veggie bar. Some cucumbers, tomatoes, and a cheese string. And then these are, or this is an caramel pastry. These are so good. My favorite way to eat them is out of the freezer. And then a spoon and a fork. I don't know if he'll need a fork, but I'll put one in there anyway. And then his coffee's all made. His thermoses are there. His lunch can is right here. And I will put anything that doesn't need to go in the fridge. If I can close this with one hand. These old Tupperware containers. Anything that doesn't need to be refrigerated will just go in his lunch can. I'll wrap up his spoon and fork and his napkin. And I'll put some fresh water in that. And then everything else will go in the fridge. I always put it in the same corner so that he can just easily grab it. Because he leaves so early. So I'll stack that all in the fridge neatly. Put that stuff in there and that will be his lunch for tomorrow. He'll take his coffee and his water. And I don't think he's going to want hot sauce for his sandwiches, but who knows. Anyway, that is going to be his lunch. Welcome back. Just getting Dave's lunch together. So I packed Dave's lunch yesterday, and today when he took it, he forgot his blueberries in the fridge. So you can guess who polished those off. Emily said, oh, she said, Daddy left his blueberries. She said, that's a shame. She said, I'll have them for my lunch. She's just so funny. Anyway, we had some pizza for supper over the weekend, and there was some pizza left. I always love when we have leftover pizza. So Dave is taking a piece of combination, and then this kind of funny shaped piece of combination. In this container, I just packed him some cucumbers, some little grape tomatoes, some grapes, and some cheese. A blueberry muffin. I had to take the liner off and cut it in half just so it would fit in a container without getting squished. I'm sending him with an orange and a Cozy Shack pudding. And then I just have a fork and a spoon. I'll grab a piece of paper towel and wrap that up. His coffee's all made, and I need to remember to fill his water and stick that in his lunch. And that should be enough for lunch for tomorrow. Welcome back. I'm just getting Dave's lunch together. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for his lunch tomorrow, but I had some of these frozen peppers in the freezer. And I had some of this frozen chicken breast strips. I have some wraps and some cheese. Ignore my mess. I didn't put anything away yet. So I'm just getting the peppers, the chicken, and I have some onion in here. I put some garlic powder, chili powder, paprika, a little bit of turmeric, and cumin. I think that was it. And I'm trying to decide. I was going to do like chicken quesadillas or fajitas. I'm not really sure. I was going to do them like a quesadilla, put a wrap on the bottom, and then this inside, and then another one on top. But now I'm thinking I might fill the wraps and roll them up. I'll just have to see. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm thinking I might do that. Anyway, this is going to be the filling. I'm going to grate some cheese, and that is going to be what he's taking for lunch tomorrow. This smells delicious, by the way. So I decided I'm just going to do it like a wrap like this, and I'm going to fold up both of the sides, roll it up, and then I'm just going to put it in the pan and kind of cook it again, cook the wrap so that it seals closed. I'm going to make 2 of those, and I think that will be a nice tasty lunch. Dave's lunch is all together, and good news, our dishwasher Dave fixed the dishwasher. He's just testing it out to see if it's working and it's not leaking, so hopefully that's all good to go. Hopefully it's not too loud in the background. Anyway, Dave, I made him 2 of those wraps just with chicken, peppers, onions, cheese, and some seasonings. So I'm going to wrap them up individually, but I have foil and just some wax paper. I'm setting them with a Cozy Shack pudding. It's just a rice pudding. Cucumbers and some baby carrots. I always got to throw some veggies in there. For his treat with his coffee, I'm sending him with an au caramel pastry. And then I'm also sending him with one of these fruit and veggie bars, a spoon and a fork. And I know he will definitely want hot sauce with this. I might make this for my lunch tomorrow because it looked and smelled really good as I was making it. Or I might even make Jacob one for his lunch tomorrow. I thought about making it tonight, and since I had all the stuff out, but anyway, if he wants one, I'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, that's what Dave is taking for his lunch tomorrow. So I'm gonna get this all wrapped up, stick it in the fridge, and that will be lunch. For Dave's lunch for tomorrow, he actually made himself some tuna sandwiches while I was driving Audrey to her Embers. So there's 2 tuna sandwiches in here. I'm assuming he just did mayonnaise and cheese and salt and pepper. So there's 2 sandwiches in there. He also packed himself 2 yogurts. And then I added a blueberry muffin. I had to cut it in half because I didn't have a container big enough to put it in where it wouldn't get squished. I just threw some pretzels in that container, some cucumbers, cheese, and some baby carrots. And then also just a fruit and veggie bar. And a fork and a spoon, his coffee, his water, you guys know. And that will be his lunch. All right, welcome back. Another day, another lunch. For lunch tomorrow, Dave is taking some leftovers, so I made hash brown casserole for supper and ham and some corn, so there was enough left for him to take in his lunch. It doesn't look as good now, but it was really good. There's 2 slices of ham in there. I always do that. I put the cover on these containers. Tomorrow's Friday, so we're starting to get low on you know, our fresh fruit and that, but Dave has a clementine in there. I'm sending him with 2 yogurts again, a blueberry and a raspberry, an au caramel to have with his coffee, and a fruit and veggie bar, and just a fork and a spoon. A fork and a spoon and a napkin, and I just need to make his coffee, and that will be lunch for tomorrow. Alright, well that is all the lunches that I have to share with you in this video. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it gave you some inspiration for some lunches, or at least inspired you to pack a lunch from home. It's such a money saver to pack your own lunch. What? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you want to try out Magic Mind for yourself, I will have all the information linked in the description box below. Thank you to Magic Mind for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.